Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Matthew Liberatore.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get started, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani.
And we're underway from St. Louis. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Estamos jugando de los Dodgers versus los Cardinals.
Ground ball right side and foul ball.
Hola, papá.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Slice to right. Oh, he can't squeeze it.
Dalo ahí, fijí, papá. Eso es.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
One gone runner at first. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's two down. Here's Betts. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Digging in, J.J. Weatherholt. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Man at second. Liner snagged at first. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Bo. Way to be patient. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. Laser to the gap should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Payoff pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Lars Nootbaar digs in now. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Burleson coming home. The relay safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 2-zip. Mason Wynn now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now, Jimmy Crooks. That's ripped into the outfield. That is the inning. But 2 runs back here at Busch Stadium. New inning getting started. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Muncy measures 5 feet 10 inches, 35 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Fights it off, you'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
On the ground to first. Move it. A flip to the pitcher, covering, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
You can do it, Cardinals. You can do it. That's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Way out front for strike 2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Let's go, Matthew.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Makes a nice running catch. And that back here in St. Louis.
Now pitching for the
Eric
Dodgers.
Lauer on the
Number
pitch here.
56.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a ball.
Uno con el cambio aquí.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All right, let's go.
Nathan Church, the next to hit.
Come now, here we go.
And that one hit to first. And it goes just foul.
Suerte que fa, porque ese iba a ser otro doble ahí.
Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him. First and second, no outs. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Well,
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground. And foul ball. Another 1-2.
Pónchalo.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. This one in the air, right field. He makes the grab.
Ahí mandó allá.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swinging a foul straight back. Hard liner. Should be extra bases. Jordan blazing around third. 1 run across. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double, and they're up by 4. So runner at second, 2 down. Jordan Walker will hit next. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning.
Okay, ya después que me metieron esa 2 carreras.
But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on. Back here in St. Louis, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
that's the ball.
Just off the inside corner. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line to center. 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit. Dalton Rushing. On a line. 2 away down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Here we go, Matthew.
Strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Just missed.
Well,
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar.
You know, these Cardinals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
92.
Ripped to short. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Jimmy Crooks next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Pajes should have this one, and he makes the catch. And that back here at Busch Stadium, out of the fourth, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This to third. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
In the air to left center. Nootbaar gets under it. And there's 2 away. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The Redbirds leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So ready to go, bottom 4. New pitcher now, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals, and that is in for a strike. 0-1. And that one hammered way back there. And a foul ball.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play. And now it's Ivan Herrera. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Weatherholt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air center field. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat too much on that one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. That one found hard the other way. Step off, throw to first. Yes! Tucker dives back in.
Casi me agarro. Casi me agarro.
Let's go, Matthew.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Tucker dives back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike two. The Dodgers down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
Dale un palo, Tani, papá. Eso es lo que necesito yo, un palo, compadre.
In the dirt.
Punch him out.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Cards really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hey!
No question about this one. It's out of here. An absolute smash to left.
5-0.
Nootbaar in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. That's in there. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. St. Louis tacks on 1 with a homer. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And now here is Andy Pajes. That one lifted to left. Nootbaar on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next to the dish is Freddie. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Betts at the plate now, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Betts into second.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap. Nice. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Runner breaks for third. Cut on and miss. Throw to third.
He's out.
Out. And that will bottom of the sixth. And now the Cardinals catcher, Jimmy Crooks. Ripped on a line. And there's one down. Blaze Jordan next up for the Cardinals. Swinging a foul out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. Owen Chu now. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
In the air to left center. Hernandez coming on. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Out towards right center field.
There you go. All day, baby. All day.
And there's one down.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're one out. Runner at second. Here's Kyle Tucker. One out and a runner at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Yeah, qué bolón, le tiro ese tiro ahora.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, Luis.
Man on second, 2 down.
Just missed
that's
with
a ball.
that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Runner takes off. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Here we go, Luis.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. That's a little bit low. And they'll do it again.
No se olviden suscribirse al canal.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Activity in the bullpen. Justin Brule, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Soriano, the right-hander, also getting loose. Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Dodger. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt.
No!
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. One out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Just off the inside edge. And it's fouled away. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Come on, Alec.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. 1-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Nope, that's inside.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here at the bottom of the seventh. He's got it, and that is out number 3. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Andy Pajes digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's a base hit, and that's a one-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Out towards right center field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Here comes Pajes around third. He'll score. It's 6-1.
Oh, shit.
Hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Monté juego ahí.
Dodgers, third baseman.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Castello done for the afternoon, and he's responsible. So man aboard, Max Muncy getting ready to hit. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out. And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Gente, si se pueden suscribir al canal de YouTube, se lo agradecería mucho.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Riley O'Brien, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Dobbins warming up as well. Swings and misses. Struck him out. They limit the damage. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Now pitching for the
On the mound now, Will
number
Klein.
61.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. Just off the inside edge. There's a strike. They're now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
That's out the corner. Just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Popped in the air, left field. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. Tosses to first. Now 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Blaze Jordan. Right through there for a strike. Out to short. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Oh. Come on, Justin. Ball. Let's win, Cardinals.
Bounced up the middle. Win.
Come on, come on.
Handles, throws to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Tommy Edman.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right.
Come on, Cardinals. St. Louis, yeah. Woo. All right, St. Louis.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
No bola ahí.
The 1-0.
Come on, just in time.
Let's go, Justin!
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Rushing at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. One strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball